I think it was $12,000 for that move. So we literally just started with each putting in $500, $5,000 to $6,000 a month maybe. I literally watched so many YouTube videos just on like starting a business. My name's Ashton Haland. I'm co-owner of Kingz Moving Company.
And I'm Keegan Mills. I'm the other owner. And we founded Kingz Moving Company in July of last year, and kind of just came as an idea. We both worked in the moving industry for a while, and we figured, why not do this on our own? We can help some people out, make some money.
So I always wanted to own my own business, and I've loved helping people. And when COVID hit, I just got a job as a mover at another company. Did that, liked it, but kind of just didn't like how they ran things there, wanted to do it on my own. So we talked, got into it, and it's been great. Love helping people. I mean, it can be a challenging process, but it can also be a fun process. If it's a first-time home buyer, they're excited to get into their new house. So that's awesome. Love just guiding them through that moving process.
On top of that, it wasn't easy starting out. Obviously, we're two college students, so we had to raise capital, started renting trucks. We were able to acquire our own equipment and stuff, and eventually grew.
And what equipment do you guys have?
We bought our own truck, and we have pads, blankets we use to wrap stuff. We have our own wrap, dollies, just all the moving straps you need and stuff.
Is there any essential things you need?
Yeah, ratchets, bungees. A lot about moving too. People think it's all strength. It's really the grip and how you hold things more than the strength, I would say personally.
We always use the dolly, if we can, just to make sure it's easy on our bodies also. But we have the right grips and right technique how to move it. There's literally like a science to it. When you're bringing it up and down the steps, you got to be careful with it. So that's why we always pad, wrap it, and then once it's in the truck, it's going to be strapped to a wall. It's going to be nice, protected, and packed a certain way in the truck. So.
And then can I ask how much you guys spent to get started?
So we both put $500 each into a business account, and that was, we bought shirts, some signs to put out, Facebook ads, and basically enough for our first truck to rent. So we really didn't put a lot into it. So we literally just started with each putting in $500 just to get it up and running, get our LLC, everything like that going.
What other advertising do you guys do?
So for advertising, we started doing postcards too. That works good. Yard signs like you mentioned. We door knock. That's huge. Meeting the customer and them seeing that we're younger and eager to help them move. They like that. They like that we're the owners and we're the ones doing the moving. So we also do Facebook ads, social media, word of mouth.
How much do you guys think you spend monthly on advertising?
I don't know. We definitely picked up in the last 2 months, and we've also gotten a lot more moves because of that. A couple grand a month maybe.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, we're picking up though for sure.
Do you think there has been any leads from that, or which one do you prefer doing?
I think our most successful way of advertising has been door knocking and the yard signs for sure. Like I said, door knocking, people love meeting you and seeing what they're getting into before they just see something online.
We started door knocking probably like 3 months after we got the business going. So we probably got our first 8 to 10 moves just from signs. So that was great. And then we thought of door knocking. We did that. One I think of in particular is I door knocked someone, had a good conversation with them, and then from that one person we door knocked, we got like 3 other moves from them. So that was awesome.
From the beginning to now, if there is any differences, what do your day-to-day operations look like?
Every day is gonna be different. We're both still in college, so there's maybe some days where we're more school-oriented or more, on the move, working on the business, putting up signs. Every day is different. There's not like a certain day. Like this week we have, the interview with you guys, and then we have moves Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Monday and Wednesday are kind of more like school days, taking phone calls, texting, emails, stuff like that.
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we kind of fill the days with. Like we'll go around putting up signs or door knocking when we don't have moves. So we kind of try and do something almost every day to help grow the business.
What's been one of the longest moves or shortest moves that you guys have had?
Yeah, so our longest one, we actually, a couple months ago in January, we went out of state to Iowa, and we actually drove out there, loaded 2 trucks up, and drove it back to Grand Rapids. So I think that took 4 or 5 days, but it's pretty eventful too. It was right in the middle of a snowstorm, so.
How much does something like that cost?
So for that one, it was 2 trucks. So it was I think it was $12,000 for that move because it was a 2-trucker.
Then are you usually doing 1 truck moves, or what's the average move look like? like?
Usually you're getting close to one full truck. If you're doing like an apartment move, it's probably closer to half a truck. House move, it's usually pretty close to a full truck. It varies. And then sometimes there's people that they move all the small stuff on their own to save money, and that's a great idea. And then we just come in and do the couches, the dressers, all the big heavy stuff that they can't get. Most of our moves are at $179 an hour. That's a local move, or if it's not junk removal, it's going to be $179 an hour. So average moves around like 6 hours. Probably an average moves around like $1,000. Like that long distance one we said, the Iowa is obviously a great paying one, but you're also on the road for 4 or 5 days, so that's why you have to charge more. You have to add more for insurance when you're going out of the state, so that's why those get more expensive. On average, we probably get around like 5,000 to 6,000 a month, maybe. We've had some great months, but that's probably our average.
What are some of your clients? Are they young? Are they old? Is it all ages?
Yeah, I would say all ages. We've done like some of my friends that I know, family that are younger. Yeah, we've literally done all ages. I can think, literally all ages.
What are some of the expenses?
So I would say our biggest expense is basically anything that has to do with the truck, whether it's gas, maintenance on it, and our biggest one is insurance for the truck. That was, especially since we're younger, we haven't been driving that long. It's more of a risk for the insurance company. So yeah, that was a big bill to pay.
On top of that, insurance-wise, liability, we have a $1 million insurance. So basically, we have to have enough liability to go into people's houses and obviously protect their belongings. So that's pretty pricey. But other than that, it varies going from moving equipment. So
what are some of the positive things to moving company? What are some of the negative things?
It's a good workout. It's also sore some days. The other day, what you said, 6 to 8 miles is on average what we move. with all the steps and stuff. So you're carrying a lot of weight. So, you have to make sure you do it right or else your body's going to feel it. Yeah, just being your own business owner. You don't have to work for somebody. That's huge. Personally for me,
I'd say my favorite thing is just helping people through this process. I understand buying a house, selling a house can be stressful. So just having the moving taken care of part of it just can relieve that for you. Yeah, like I said, first time home buyers are excited to get in there. It's nice moving them in there. And there's also times where, something bad happened and they have to sell the house for whatever it is. And it's kind of a sad time moving out. So just to be there, kind of comfort them through that. We understand what they're going through. So just put yourself in their shoes and, just make it as stress-free as possible for them.
Do you guys have any plans on growing or expanding?
Yeah, so right now it's just us two. We have one truck. As we grow, we want to get another truck and some good quality employees. That way we could probably split up 2 trucks going out, 4 guys. So that would be awesome. And just growing, just getting our name more out there is basically what we need. Moving is always going to be a need. People need moving, whether it's just something interior, if you're getting your flooring done, if it's junk removal, local distance, long distance, business moves. People always need moving services. So we just need our name out there. So Facebook ads, stuff like this, anything we can do to get our name out there more, we're willing to do.
Like he said, people are always moving, seller's market, buyer's market, economy. People are always on the move. So just being there to help people out, we enjoy that. We definitely want to paint our truck and just get our name out there.
You guys are in college, but do you think college will help you on your journey?
Personally, no, I don't plan on using my degree. I'm about ready to graduate and I don't ever want to use it. I have it kind of as a backup plan. If the economy takes a turn or something, I guess. If I have to use it, I would, but personally, I hope to never use it.
I probably haven't learned really anything in college so far to help me out. Maybe my marketing professor helped me out a little bit, but it kind of just seemed like basic stuff I could have went online to figure out. It's good. College is good if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, but if you want to be a business owner, you don't have to go to college. You don't. I don't think, at least so far, I'm a junior and I really haven't learned anything that really helped me grow this business.
Can you tell us why Short Kingz? Why should someone book with you guys?
Like we mentioned earlier, we're the owners and we're the ones moving, so you know what you're gonna get. Whereas other companies, you're talking to someone on the phone, then they have a manager, and then you actually don't know who the movers are gonna be when they show up. We wrap everything. We basically pretend like your items are our items, so we don't wanna break anything.
I would say we have the easiest booking process. You call, you're calling me. You can literally have a 5-minute conversation with me and we can get you booked like that. All we do is we send you a moving form, you fill it out, and we've done, 500 plus moves. We know how long that's gonna take. So they send that over, I look it over, and then we can give you an estimate, 6 to 7 hours. And it's usually, if that's an accurate form they gave us, it's gonna take 6 to 7 hours. Literally can take 5 to 10 minutes to book it, and you know how much it's gonna cost, which I think is one of our best benefits. And then, we protect it. We hustle when we move. We get to work. That's why we don't have a problem charging by the hour, because we are moving. We are running back and forth between the truck. Yes, we take care of your furniture. We take that time to pad wrap it, but we pad wrap fast, we move fast, and we've done 100 moves and we've had no one complain about our pricing taking too long, anything like that. If you go on Google, it's all 5-star reviews. So our favorite moves are out of state. Those are super fun for us. We get to, I've never been to Iowa. I got to go to Iowa. Wasn't the most glamorous state, but I've never been there. I got to go there. And it's just fun. You get to hit the road, see different places. Yeah, long distance are super fun to us. But obviously, we'll stay local. We're willing to go anywhere for our clients, basically. So
definitely local is popular, but like he said, we both like to travel, so we enjoy doing both. And our sizes range. The other day we literally moved a dresser from the upstairs to the downstairs, and that was it. So, we have moves of all sizes.
How much did you guys do that?
We have a 2-hour minimum at our local move price, or that was an interior move, so 2 hours at $129 an hour.
You guys have 3 tips of advice.
One of the tips I would highly suggest is you're gonna fail, and to learn from that. Failure is growth, I guess, in other words.
I would say just do as much research as possible on whatever it is. Like for us, it was moving. So just trying to figure out everything there is to a moving business you can, whether it's just, I literally watched so many YouTube videos just on starting a business. I'm in school, so I went to my professors. I went to one of my marketing professors, and he helps me get some ideas. If you know anyone who's a business owner or just, anything to do with sales or anything like that, just reach out to them, have a conversation, just reach out to as many people as you can and just try to get as much advice as possible.
And lastly, I'd say go out of your comfort zone. For me, that's going door knocking. It's not my favorite, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's part of the business, so I embrace it and helps you grow as a person and as a business. So,
is there any skills that you need to be an entrepreneur or to own a moving company?
You just gotta go for it. You're gonna learn as you go. You're gonna make mistakes. I feel like being a people person, I find myself a people person. I love talking to people, and I think that's been a huge benefit. Connecting with people, find something to connect on where you can have that conversation with, whether it's sports, literally anything. Just find something you guys have in common and talk about that. I think that really makes the move go better. You develop a connection with them. So
yeah, and just entrepreneur itself, just go try something. If you don't like it, try something else. You can do whatever you want. You can get out of anything at any time if you want. So there's no waste in trying something, I guess. Networking's huge. We've done so many different events and met with so many realtors, you guys, a whole bunch of different random people that we didn't know, and they just kind of refer us out or they tell us. Networking's huge just because it helps get your name out there. You learn so much more networking than you do, doing other stuff, I guess. Personally, that's what I found out.
One last thing I want to say is just keep hustling, keep on the grind. I've really been working since I was 14. I started as a caddy, and once I had enough money, I bought a moped just so I could get to the golf course to caddy in the summer. I did that forever. I got a scholarship from it, and that's probably why I'm still in school. If I didn't have that scholarship, I would probably be dropped out by now. But literally just always keep moving forward, keep taking that next step. Just, keep hustling.
I was 15 and I got a job at Dairy Queen. I hated it. I promised myself I'd never work with food again. It's only been uphill from there, and I don't plan on turning back.